Good, actually, you reminded me. I always forget to record. I just jump into the lectures. So somebody please manage the recording. Huh? So yeah, so we started with the generation. How what are the various ways, conventional as well as the green resources where we can depend on. Energy resource map of India, where we studied what are the main kind of electrical generation point, and then how the entire thing is. Then we compared the water supply and electricity for the better understanding of what happens and how the electricity moves about, why we should use thinner cables and why not the thicker cables, like how we do with the water. Water was fine. I can take large kind of pipes, but not possible for electricity. For the simple reason is larger the cross section of the wire, there will be more resistance. More resistance, more loss. And loss will be at a national level, which we cannot afford. Okay, so that's the reason why will I have thinner wires, but I will have very high potential difference. Okay, while in a water I can have a very slight slope, thoda sa pumping kiya and water will run, but not so in electricity. I will need a very high potential difference for it to run long distances. So this was how we did. Okay, then we studied the different terms. What are the, so what is electricity? How does it move? What is potential difference? Is potential difference same as EMF? And we know that it is the same. What is the current? Okay, ये सब हमने किया. ठीक है? We finished all this. The different formulas that needed to understand. So we did that. Okay, what is a conductor? What is insulator? What is resistance? Okay, resistance is nothing but the positive ions that you get once the electrons are free from the atoms. When the electron flows, positive ion तो उधर का उधर ही रहेगा ना, तो वो आपको obstruct करता है. So that was the resistance. And then we studied the different relationship between the volts, ampere, and resistance. So please remember this formula. And from this, I can get voltage, I can get resistance, I can get current. So understand, I is equal to V upon R, or R will be, अगर मुझे R ढूंढना है तो it will be V upon I. So don't get confused. Just remember anything which is easier for you. Remember this, I is equal to V upon R. ठीक है? So that is how, and based on this, you will have everything, all the other formulas can be lined up. So obviously, iska meaning kya hota hai? Current and voltage. More the voltage, higher is the current. They are directly proportional, but current and resistance is inversely proportional. That is the reason why I have problems with resistance. Okay, so more the voltage, lesser will be the resistance. That is why hum voltage बढ़ाते हैं when I have to travel long distances, right? Because when I increase the voltage, the resistance automatically decrease, and that is what I want. Because more resistance, there will be more heat produced, right? The energy will be lost, which I don't want, right? And hence higher the current. See, this formula is the reason why you can say that there is a thinner cable use karna akalmandi hai. Then we studied all about these various formulas that were there, right? Sorry. Where I have just enlarged the red ones, yeah, which is most important to us. The others are just there. If you want, you can study it. But we as an architects, we generally don't utilize all this. But on an average, okay, if I'm an architect and if I am working out my building from the sustainability point of view, okay, and then I need to quickly work out, ki baba, what is the consumption of my building? Then I need to know this. Energy consumption is wattage kilowatts into hours of operation per year. तो आप annually निकाल सकते हो, weekly निकाल सकते हो, daily निकाल सकते हो, just replace accordingly. ठीक है? So this is the formula. If you have not done the formula, take a picture of this and get it done. Okay. Remember, these are the things that will help you not in the exams, but as an architect. If tomorrow when you build your building, forget architecture, you want to do some changes in your own homes. And now that you know your electricity a little bit, I'm not saying that you are expert, neither am I an expert, okay? But if you want to see that, okay, my fans are on throughout the day because I don't have AC, and if I want to do something regarding the fan, what can I do sustainability? Then do some research and figure out that there are these new fans in the market which is giving you about 1/3 of the electricity consumption, which are there, okay? They are known as what? BLDC, brush less DC, I don't know, something. So there are these various techniques available in the market, and then you say, okay, I want to replace this, and then I want to calculate my energy consumption. You can actually do the energy consumption of your own sweet home by applying this, okay? Because you know आपके घर में कितना घंटा electricity चलता है, which is totally throughout the day, right? You have the fans working throughout the day, the lights working at least 5 to 6 hours from morning, I mean, sorry, evening 6 o'clock onwards, सारी की सारी lights चली जाती है ना, thanks to the rainy season. That's why sometimes it's so dark outside during the daytime also, because it's cloudy and it's raining, and so you need to put on lights during that time. So you know the operating hours, you know the number of days, you know the number of weeks or year or whatever you want to do, and accordingly you can figure out. So it's very important for you guys to understand these kind of things, okay? I'm not saying that this is what you should be doing, but it's good as a general knowledge. Then we studied about the distribution of electricity at the city level, sorry, at the national level, where we understood what is a grid, how it is distributed across the regions, okay? Then what are the regional centers, and all those things we did, okay? And then we came to this diagram where initially in 1950s we used to follow local, okay? According to me, this is the best, okay, where I can actually control the electricity. Then it became state level, where you had BEST was a part and parcel of this thing. So 1960s, the bill used to come from BEST, okay? And then now we have 1970s, it became regional. So it became like, you know, you have these zones where you will have this main production plant and it would send. And then in 1990s, it became kind of a national grid. Like you have national highways, you have national grid. So that's how the transformation of distribution happened over a period of time. Okay, so we studied this, and then we understood why resistance and inversely proportional, and why high tension overhead cables versus underground cables. कौन सा अच्छा है, क्यों अच्छा है? So we studied that. What is a transformer station? And I gave you the analogy of Shankar Bhagwan taking the Ganga, right? Because you are carrying 11,000 kilos. No, what was it? 420, right? Huge amount of voltage coming in. Where are you going to house that kind of voltage? The whole city can catch fire. I need a place where I can take that potential, okay? And that's where your transformer or substation will come into the picture, right? And that's where you would have various transformer stations even within a city, because even single transformer station doesn't work for the city. That's why you see that the pylons that are happening are even within a city. Okay, you will see it happening at the chamber level where you have that Somaya ground, or you see it somewhere at the Cotton Green level where you have that Abhyudaya Nagar and the slum behind that. You see that it's going all the way till Kolaba, because somewhere it has to have that transformation. I mean, sorry, the distribution of electricity at that level. Transformer and substation are not possible to send electricity throughout the city. They need to be zoned, okay? Just as we have reservoir for water, water cannot go all throughout the city by one single pump and pipe. It's not possible. So what they do is they have these various reservoirs. They put the water there, and then the reservoir supplies to that zone. That is how the distribution of water is done. The same thing is done in electricity. And this is how the progression of the voltage has happened. 132 kilovolt, because it was local. 1950 local था, मेरे आसपास में ही था, तो मुझे इतनी high capacity of voltage जरूरत ही नहीं था. So it was just barely 132 kilovolts, right? But then when it became 2011 nahi, but 1990s, when it became kind of a national grid, it went to plus minus 500 kilovolts, and today we are at around 800 kilovolts. Okay, so imagine the kind of voltage that is traveling all across, and the amount of magnetic, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, electromagnetic waves that is being produced. That's why where you have the pylons, you do not have any kind of community or buildings or anything. It's not wise, okay? Secondly, they are pretty tall things. So in case of, they are the most dangerous things during Abhidnya has a power cut. Okay, sorry to hear that, but can't be helped. Ask him to hear the recordings, okay? So 800 kilovolts HVDC is what was the final output in 2011. And I guess as we go ahead, it's going to go more and more, okay? And that's where the energy issues will start coming up, because as it is, and all this energy is then again dependent on so many other primary resources. So there is going to be a huge kind of an intake from all other various kinds of resources as well, okay? Now, this is how the transformer and the substations look, okay? So complicated. Okay, so dangerous. Okay, that's why you see this high kind of a fence with all these kind of boards that has been attached. Everywhere you will see these boards. They're not just on one side, they are all on four sides. Okay, so that's how you protect these kind of areas. Not the they are able to protect themselves. It is the humans that they need to protect, right? So this is where you will see that the majority of the transformation of the electricity happens from high potential to low potential. Okay, we call them as a step down transformer. Then we come, now this is where we will start. Okay, so now I'll go slow. This is where we stopped last time. That was just the preview of what we did last time. Now we come to the, so transformer se mere zone mein aa gaya. Okay, now I am teaching at KRVI, and I have to talk about how is KRVI and the whole lot of people staying around that area are getting the electricity. Okay, so let's talk of K West zone, okay, or ward, and how the entire electricity is distributed there. So at the building level, what happens is just maybe around your building, maybe somewhere away from the building, pata nahi kahan pe, but somewhere it has to be nearby. Okay, you will have feeder pillars. Now, as the name suggests, it feeds the electricity to every building. Now there are say about 100 buildings. Okay, in your area. Look at our area. We have Vidyanidhi school in front of us, our school, piche Ecole Mondial hai, then there is some other Vidya Bharati school there, and then you have all those commercial area, तुम्हारा Tiwaris and all that, and then you have that institution in front of it, and on this side we have complete your fifth road, sixth road, seventh road. You think the feeder pillar which is there in front of KRVI is going to help sixth road ka people? I hope you know where is the sixth road. Priya store, if you know that, or your printer Raj, uske samne wala jo rasta hai, that is your sixth road. How will the line from this feeder pillar go all the way there? Not possible, na? So there will be another feeder pillar there. Basically, from the substation, the lines will be taken, the major lines will be taken to the feeder pillar. Now, feeder pillar में एक ही line आता है, क्योंकि obviously substation cannot give ना 100 building एक zone में, तो 100 line थोड़ा निकालेगा, वो तो एक लेके जाएगा. Then what we studied last time, I talked about bus bar. Bus bar also happens at the feeder pillar level. From there, another outputs are taken. So, one feeder pillar is feeding some 50 buildings. Then it has to take out 50 wires from that bus bar. So, bus bar ka bhi capacity hota hai. Obviously, I am not the person to tell you how to calculate that. Neither am I interested. Okay, because I don't do that. Huh? So, there are people who will come and do that for you, but basically your interest will begin, or your concern will begin, when the wire enters your begin. Okay, so let's look at the distribution at building level. Now the wire has entered. एक बड़ा सा conduit आपके building में आ चुका है. Now what will you do? Now within a building, electricity passes through something called as a cutout. Remember last time I asked you this question? If I need a cutout from the BMC water, there is, and somebody answered me also, so I'm not going to ask this again, is that there is a stopcock which is outside the building, okay, which is in control of the BMC. कल सुबह अगर आपने पानी का बिल नहीं भरा, 2 साल हो गए, 3 साल हो गए, 5 साल हो गए, आपने पानी का बिल भरा नहीं, they will come and take out your they will just put the stopcock off, and you will not get the supply from the BMC water unless you go and pay the bill. So that is the cutout for the BMC for water. What is the cutout for the electrical guys? Now there are, this is privatization. Okay, so we have Tatas, we have Reliance, now we have Adani. So yes, there are a lot many, and few more will crop up in the future. Who knows? So we have all these different players in the market. Okay, and everyone will, there is this high competition. Actually, it works out good, because more of the player, better will be the competition, and we will benefit. Because if Adani says, okay, I am giving you 5 rupees off, then obviously everyone will go for Adani. Because when I say 5 rupee per unit, हो सकता है मेरे दिन के unit 10 होते हैं. And so in the overall, I will make a lot of money. So that is how, the competition works always better for the market. So, so that's how, so then the cutout is that. So what happens when a building does not pay the bill? They will come and cut off. So I'll tell you, during this COVID mein, you can pay individually your electric bill because online was possible and you did it. Okay? How would you pay society bill? तुम्हारा लिफ्ट्स जो है, पंप्स है, your staircase lights, your terrace lights, your ground floor lights, your surrounding landscape, whatever you have, that comes as a society bill. Now, society, guys, is not something that is to be manned by one person. It is always manned by 2 to 3 people because of the trust level, and the scam can occur because it's a large amount of money. Now, every month people pay for the maintenance. Now, this is what happens. Okay. Now, when you have trust factor and people don't trust each other, they will not go for internet, because then I can play with it. Now, once I have the password, once I can transfer money anywhere. So there is usually the practice of paying by checks. Now, what happened during COVID was, neither people were coming. I mean, even if I deposit the check was not being collected by the electric department, because there was no traffic, no bus, no train. So how would those people come? So there were time when the electricity bill was not paid for 6 to 7 months. Okay, but very irritatingly, they did not give us the leeway. Live us meaning, even if you ask your own society, you will come to know, they did not give the leeway to the people. They charged interest on it. Okay, and the question was, why should they charge the interest? We have the checks ready, aap nahi aaye the, and because there were no circumstances, so then give us the leeway off. Okay, so there was this big fight, and people then went to the electric boards, and then there was this big debate and issues. In some cases, if you were very persistent and you had a lot of time to do it, they forgive you, but otherwise most of the people ended up paying for no mistake of their own. So this is where the system can go wrong. Okay, but yeah, so these are some of the circumstances that I would like to make you understand, that when you do this now, the distribution within a building really helps of how to understand what can happen to an institute level, what can happen at the commercial level, and what can happen to the residential level. So understand the cutout. Cutout is a place where a person can come from the BMC. I'm using the word BMC, or a state level, chalo, and they can take it out, okay, or a city level. In case if the bills are not paid, cutout is simply pulled out and the electricity is cut off. Now the next step is bus bar, okay, and I'll talk about cutout later on. Okay, when we do individual metering, then I'll talk about cutout baad mein. The next step is bus bar. Now bus bar, as I explained to you last time, once again I will explain to you. As I said, transformer gives me one क्या कहते हैं conduit that goes to the feeder pillar, okay, and then that feeder pillar supplies to 50. Similarly, that one conduit from that one feeder pillar comes into my building, KRVI, okay, and now that KRVI has to supply to all the places, okay. So let's not take the case of a KRVI, because वहाँ पे एक ही meter होगा, which is very easy for you to understand because only one person pays for it. So there is only one meter. Let's take a residential building where every flat will pay their own bill. I hope you are clear about this, है ना? Residential में आप अपने घर का बिल भरते हो, ना कि बाजू वाले का, है ना? Neither society का. और अगर आया तो आप क्वेश्चन करोगे, मैं लाइट बिल स्टेयरकेस का क्यों भरूं, है ना? बिकॉज मैं तो मेंटेनेंस भर रहा हूँ या भर रही हूँ. So then why should I pay for this? Everything of the society goes from the maintenance that you pay. That's why paying maintenance is very important for your society to function. It's like paying taxes to the government. Government runs on our taxes, guys. So it's not, you cannot say that okay, government ने मेरे लिए, government को is not going to come and ask at your doorstep, भैया आपको क्या चाहिए, है ना? वो जनरल एक पॉलिसी बनाता है और काम करता है, but it's your duty to pay your taxes. तो बस बार यही है. Bus bar is a means by which that one conduit can become many conduit. Okay, it is merely an instrument which gives me the possibility of taking out बहुत सारे wires from it. Okay, so how it is, I'll show you in a picture. 1 minute. Okay, so see this. See this. You can understand from this. See this. These are basically strips of copper, and copper, as you know, is a fantastic conductor. So all you need to do is supply one wire to this, and the whole damn thing is now on electricity. It can conduct electricity to anything. All you do is then from niche, from here. So what I'll do is I'll draw it out for you. For that I need to go into the presenter mode. My control is not working. Yeah. Can you see this? So suppose if this thing is my Can you see what I've drawn on it from here? So this is supplying one, okay? Or maybe I'll draw it here. So this is one strip of a copper bar. Electricity comes here and attaches it this. Now this whole thing is electrical conductor. Okay. Now from here I will have this chota sa nut and bolt which I can loosen it up, attach my live wire to this, and then I take this wire to say room number 1. Similarly, this will go to room number 2. This will go to room number 3, 4, 5, 6. जितना भी लेके जाना है. Okay. How do you how much electricity can this copper bar take? Of course, that is designed by the electrical engineer. They will come and do it for you, but this is what you get. Okay. What is your job when you are making a building? Okay, your job is to consult with the electrical guy, and he will say, I don't need anything much from you. All I need is a very nice room. Okay, एक अच्छी सी मुझे safe जगह दे दो, where electricity can be housed, it can be protected from sun, rain, wind, okay, and people. It needs just this much. So that means you need to give a very good ventilation, because as you know, electricity अगर कुछ हो जाता है तो it converts itself into heat, and you don't want that heat to develop and stay in that room. So हो सकता है that heat buildup can then start melting the insulation over a period of time, and short circuit can happen, and that can blow up the building. We don't want that scenario, and that is the reason we generally have a very good airy lighted kind of a electric room. So agar aap, I don't know, you might have seen it, you might not have seen it, but if possible, if you can go towards Lower Parel sometime, go to those old chawl systems or any old building which are yet not gone through any kind of redevelopment. If you go there, you will see that most of the meters were kept open. And where were they kept? Under the staircase, you know. But the problem with that is people can tinker with it. Okay, people can do mismanagement with that. People who are very smart at electricity can आपकी electricity से थोड़ा कुछ चुरा सकते हैं. ये सब चीजें होती है. So it was not protected. But if you see our old time thing, people were not like, you know, what I would say is the water was not an issue. There was no flooding much, which you did in your 4th semester. Why there was no flooding? Bombay was open space. It had lot of no tarring was done. All the buildings had lots of landscape around. There was hardly any chance of, you know. Plus, climate change was not so much. Today, with everything being concretized, where will the water go? And that's why the flooding is increased now. With the flooding, if you keep anything under the staircase, which is like even kind of a plinth level, it's a problem. So your electric room basically even has to be little bit higher than your plinth area. Okay, once you do that, your panels where you put your meter, that also has to be at a human height so that people can see it and see that it is not staying on the floor. उसको भी आप थोड़ा elevate करो, okay, so that the meters are well above. Even if the flooding happens of 6 feet, your meter room is still safe. Okay, you are not getting short circuits and everything. That is how you will figure out your this thing. Yep. Is this clear? Understood what is a bus bar, guys? Somebody please unmute and say for the whole class. And if you have not, please say I did not understand. I'll tell you again what it is. It is एक से अनेक करने के लिए एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट है. I have one wire, I have to make many wires. So I'll do this. ठीक है? Right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So now let's study what is a. So what happens is, ठीक है, मेरे पास बस बार आ गया, लेकिन बस बार में क्या आता है? What kind of electricity comes? How does that electricity come? So you must have all heard about 1 phase, 3 phase. Okay, what is a phase? A phase is a live wire. Live wire जो होता है उसको phase बोला जाता है. Simple. Okay. So when I have one phase, that means one live wire and one neutral is what I get from the electricity board, which you will get in your small house. If you have just a nice छोटा सा cute सा bungalow है आपके पास, and you want it जिसमें कोई pumping नहीं है, आप कुछ major electric, I mean lift वगैरह कुछ नहीं है, general G+1 छोटा सा bungalow, and one is also as a terrace, then guys you can have one phase and it will work fine for you. But you have G+2 bungalow, a pretty large kind of a thing with all the rooms AC. Okay, you have pumps there. आपके घर में 4-5 बूढ़े लोग हैं because it's a large bungalow, it's a joint family, and you need those house lifts जो होते हैं ना, those kind of those lifts are there. Definitely, single phase will not work for you. You will need to go for a 3-phase. So it doesn't matter how big or small your this thing is. It all depends on the loading of electricity. Even say if it is a small bungalow, but you have a manufacturing outlet in the front and पीछे आपका घर है. Suppose you have that kind of a situation, and that manufacturing outlet is utilizing a lot of electricity. Then obviously you will have to go for a 3-phase, even if it is a small outlet. So it depends on how much electrical units the thing is, I mean, the place is consuming, based on which you will decide. You, in the sense, your electrical consultant will decide whether this has to be 3-phase or single phase. Presently, in today's day and time, we don't have to worry about that. Today, every Tom, Dick, and Harry and Jill, Jane, Mary will have their houses to be air conditioned. We all have lifts thanks to the redevelopment that is happening here. TDR ऐसे ही distribute किए जा रहे हैं, बड़े बड़े buildings आ रहे हैं. So 3-phase is now compulsory. You cannot say I can work on my single phase. So that confusion is out. Every building today gets a 3-phase kind of a electricity. That means what? 3 live wire and 1 neutral. Okay. Now, why neutral is required? So live wire gives you the electricity, neutral just finishes the connection. Okay. So that is why it is said that the neutral is basically just to complete the circuit. But actually the main electrical current जो लाता है आपके building तक, those are the 3-phase, the live wire. We call them live, or we say them as a phase. Okay. So you can see this meter. You can say N in and N out. Okay, P out and P in. Okay, so this is what N is neutral and P is phase. Okay, so phase could be any. Now just to make life easier, they color the phase. Okay, phase 1 को मैं कैसे distinguish करूँगी? How do I distinguish neutral? How do I distinguish what do you say, earthing? है ना, earthing भी आपने सुना ही होगा, किया ही होगा कभी तो in your physics and everything. So phase, to understand and distinguish them, they color it in a 3 color: yellow, red, and blue. These are the 3 colors they use for phase. Black is generally used for neutral, and green is generally used for your earthing. Okay? If you don't remember, please write this down. You can see this color: red, blue, yellow. These are my phase color. They are the live wire. इसको हाथ लगाया, आप मतलब कौवा बन जाओगे. It's as good as that. Okay. So these are the live wires. Okay. The black one that you see here is your neutral wire, and green wire is something that is not here. Okay. You will have a different line which is coming from your gadgets, because live green is nothing but earthing. So earthing का क्या होता है? It has to be taken. It doesn't have to come to the meter. Okay, it will be going straight to the earthing that you have done at your building level, and every building has an earthing done, because every building has so many flats and so many instruments, and all instruments require earthing. That's how you do that, right? So you will not see green here, but you will see these 4 wires here. You will see red, you will see blue, you will see yellow, and you will see black. Okay, that's how. So in and out. This is the phase coming in, this is the phase going out. Now, where do you require a 3-phase meter, and where do you require a single phase meter? A 3-phase meter is required when you have extremely, say, a one machine. Say you have a chiller plant, you are having a large institutional building, और आप complete उसको AC करना चाहते हैं, centralized AC. तो centralized AC में आपको एक room देना पड़ता है. Okay, और उस room में आपको एक बड़ी सी machine रखनी पड़ती है जिसे हम chillers कहते हैं, और the other word is evaporative coils. Okay. Basically they chill the water or air, whatever. That's why they are known as chiller machines. Now those machines are huge, humongous, terribly, what do you say, electrical consumption. Now, can a single phase supply to that? Because us machine mein, it is not just one thing that is working. So us machine mein, there are 4 things that is working. You have a compression compressor which is pumping the air or gas or whatever it is, okay. You have a condenser, you have evaporator, and you have an expansion valve. ये सारी चीजें electricity पे चलती है. Now to supply with single phase will be थोड़ा सा problematic है, okay. So you will have to supply that with a 3-phase. When you have this kind of machinery in your building, you will have meters which are 3-phase meters, and you will have single phase meters. ठीक है. तो सिंगल फेज मीटर्स इज व्हाट यू हैव इन योर ओन होम. आपका जो घर है उसमें आपको सिंगल फेज चल जाता है. ठीक है. सो टुडे इवन द मीटर्स हैव प्रोग्रेस्ड एंड इवॉल्व्ड. ओके, पहले छोटे मीटर्स आते थे. टुडे दे कैन टेक लार्ज कैपेसिटी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल कंजम्पशन. So that's how the change has also happened, because we are not stopping at what my grandfather stopped at. Okay, they had very little consumption of electricity. Then my father and mother, they had a little bit more electrical consumption. I have little higher consumption, and my son will probably have higher, and pata nahi uska aage ka generation kya hoga. So there is this increase in consumption, and which is worrying. Okay, but it can be tackled if there are other ways looked at. Okay, so this is how the metering looks at. Clear? So this is 3-phase meter, and then you have the single phase meter. This is the single phase meter. तो ये आपका सिंगल फेज हो गया. देखिए ये रेड लाइन आ रहा है, न्यूट्रल लाइन आ रहा है. ओके, एंड दैट्स हाउ यू विल हैव अ सिंगल फेज मीटर. This is 2 meters combined together. So this is how your metering will happen in your rooms. And I'll show you a picture of what is an electrical room look like. This is a typical instrument. This is how the thing comes from the transformer. You have one thing coming out and second coming out. You have blue coming to 3 and 4 is coming out. 4, 5, 6 that way. And this is how it works. This is how the distribution of one flat they have shown. 1 मीटर है, ये पंप है. ठीक है, पंप को देखो तीनों चाहिए. ये सोसाइटी के लेवल आएगा, ये आपका 3-phase मीटर आएगा, because this is working for society. ठीक है. Now this is for your flat. I hope you can see my cursor and you can see this. Now all my lifts, my क्या कहते हैं, my pump will be working on 3-phase. ठीक है. Now why they do it on 3-phase? कि कल सुबह 1 phase भी चला गया, the pump will be able to manage to work within 2-phase. So ऐसा ना हो कि something as basic as water is stopped because there is absolutely no electricity. Okay. So just few days back, I think it was on Tuesday, when I couldn't take my thesis, neither could I take my second year, the 4th year technology, because there was complete blackout in my area. Tata ka ek phase pura chala gaya tha, and till they came and did that, we couldn't get any kind of electricity. But my staircase lights were on. Lifts were not on, but the staircase में जो light था वो on था. मतलब one phase which was serving the electricity to the common areas was working, but the rest of the phase had conked out. So that's how the distribution was done in our building. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say, that sometimes you will also see the same very funny kind of a situation in your own homes, where you will see that मेरे घर का light on है लेकिन बाजू वाले का नहीं है, या फिर आपके दोनों के घर का लाइट ऑन है लेकिन staircase का lights off है, or the lifts are not working, because the distribution is done on different phase, and possible है कि that phase line has conked out, or maybe there is some problem with that, or it has tripped or whatever. So this is how the distribution is done, but it's very clear from this diagram that you can see red phase, yellow phase, and blue phase coming to the pumping area. Pumps are large, okay, and we want to secure that at any given point of time they work. With or without 1 or 2 phase, it will still work. Okay, so that's the security that they are giving. Not that it requires so much pump that all 3, because it's a residential area. Had it been a large, say Burj Khalifa, they will require 3 phase any which way. Ek bhi phase gaya, so it will not work. Then you have this, say this is computer, then you have your lights and fans and your ovens and your क्या कहते हैं, anything. Okay, all the gadgets that works in your home. So you can see that is being supplied by different ideally it should be done by just blue phase. Okay, but what they are trying to say is all these are the different things of the different houses, and that's how the different phases are being used. Okay, so as I said, distribution is really not is not our job. Okay, but understanding the basic requirement is what you need to do. So when I say whether should I give 3-phase or a single phase to the house, are you in a capacity to answer me that? No, you will not give me that answer. What you will give me? You will give me a nice place where I can hide my conduits and take the pipe into my house. Okay. But who will tell me that you have to get me 3-phase in the house? My electrical consultant. वो बोलेगा देखिए आपका लोड इतना है, आपका घर छोटा है लेकिन आपका लोड ज्यादा है. मे बी बिकॉज माई कंजम्पशन इज हाई. Every room has TV, every room has AC, every room has computer, and whatnot, all other gadgets, right? So if that is the case, then I have to get in 3-phase. Okay, so the conduit just is supplied up is accordingly then divided and done it. As an architect, your understanding is मुझे वो space देना है जहां से वो conduits ऊपर आ रहा है. Otherwise, it will look very cluttered, ganda, and untidy, and it will be always unhealthy. People can come touch. Okay, and you can see it in our college, right? All the conduits are exposed, especially on the staircases. So when you walk up the staircase, you see those black kind of conduits running up in there, right? Which doesn't look nice, right? So that will exactly your building will look like. And higher the building, more the conduits. Okay, and then that's where the problem starts. So that's your job, but I hope the distribution is clear. Okay, and I'll show you a diagram that will be still better for you to understand how the distribution is done. And this is how a meter room looks. Okay, very tidy, na? And I'll show you the real picture. ये एकदम ideal hai. This is how it should be, and but then I'll show you the reality, and you will understand कि क्या problem हो सकता है. And you want to see the reality next time you go to college, go to our meter room. अपने मीटर रूम में लोग कपड़े सुखाते हैं, प्लास्टिक की थैलियां लटकती है, which is so dangerous. Okay, but yeah, right? So this is how your meter room looks, where you can see this is the meter. Okay, and this is how the lines are taken up and then they're taken out. Okay, nothing is exposed, everything is covered, conduited, well protected, well furnished on a wall. So you can see this gray board directly up kabhi bhi you will not put it on the wall, because wall can leak. It is made up of brick, it can leak, and the water can be problem for this thing. So we always have a wooden board behind, okay, on which all the meters are screwed and kept up there, because wood is a bad conductor of electricity. It will take time. Okay, so the first this will get wet, then this will get wet, so by that time you will take action. So that is why these kind of precautions are taken. You can also see that the meters cannot even rest on the floor. Okay, they have to be hung up high. So even if there is a water in flooding this, the meters are safe. So that all things you will have to take care of. So when you plan your meter room in your own institutes, wherever henceforth, okay, probably in 6th semester and all the other designs, you need to give this. Okay, you need to show a place where this can happen, and you cannot conveniently forget it because it's an AD. Remember I told you we all feed into AD. Okay, AD is your ground to play and put into practice what you learn in other subjects. Conveniently forgetting it because it is AD. And क्यों AD में लोग पानी नहीं पीते हैं? हाँ, AD में लोग टॉयलेट नहीं जाते हैं, AD में लोग विदाउट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी रहते हैं. Not possible. Na? You are making design for people to stay in. So you need to provide me with good toilets, good drainage system, good OHTs, and OHT that can become a feature for your AD and not as something to hide about or be ashamed of, right? At the same time, you are providing me with a very healthy, safe, sound electrical rooms. Okay. So yeah, next time onwards, all this should be reflected in your AD. Coming to this is how my distribution of the building looks like. I think there is a lag. You're not able to see. I've already changed the slide. Uh-oh. Now you see this, right? So you see this. This is very simple. You have a feeder pillar. Feeder pillar से अंदर आया, and then there is a cutout view because this is happening for the society. Okay. And then you have a bus bar. Okay. Now the bus bar actually ये wrong है. हाँ, ये मैंने जो बनाया है ना वो wrong है. Okay, ये actually इधर नहीं आएगा. From the feeder pillar, 1 second. Let's do this. Okay, this will not be taken here. Okay, it will come here. I hope you can see it what I'm doing the changes. Okay, it will come to the bus bar. ठीक है, bus bar में आता है, and then what does bus bar do? Bus bar ये one conduit turns into many conduits. ठीक है, so now from these many conduits it goes to meter box, it goes to 1 2 3 4 and R means residential. ठीक है, so these are all residential meters. Okay, now how do you, does electricity know that I am supplying my power to electrical, sorry, to commercial unit की industry unit? इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को कुछ पता नहीं है, राइट, बट आदमी को पता है कि मुझे कितना चार्ज करना है. Now BMC, as I said, in same thing that what they do in the water, they do for the electric consumption as well. In water you have commercial meters alag and residential alag, because residential gets lots and lots of subsidies while a commercial are making money out of the water. So BMC says you pay us, okay, because you are making money, so you pay us also, and let us also become a little richer so that we can supply and serve better to the city. That's how the city functions. Same thing will happen here also. If you are making money out of the electricity that we are providing, then why should we give subsidy to it? आप तो business कर रहे हो, so you pay us more. So commercial meters are different. You can see my cursor. The commercial are different, and my residentials are different. Now यहाँ पे ये जो cutout है, this will come here, and this will come here, and I'll make another box, or I can just copy this. Okay, and I can say society. Can you see this now? Guys, please respond.
Yes, Neil.
Yeah, so I am going to do this also, so that, yeah, okay. So from the bus bar, one line, another, see, 1 2 3 4 and all, isko pata hai nahi hai, but there will be another line coming to this also. So this is n room, so there can be like Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa को पता नहीं कितने residential है वहाँ पे, right? So it's an n. You can take out, like we have n downtakes from the looping on the terrace. Similarly, you can take down to any many numbers of meters you have, or the rooms you have. ठीक है? Then we have the commercial. Okay, the same bus bar. Okay, will also give out to the commercial. Now, commercial में ऐसे हो सकता है. Again, guys, to plan, whenever you plan, okay, आप जब किसी के अपने घर में, if you have an occasion and you are planning, you always create a scenario, ना? What if ये लोग नहीं आए तो मेरा खाना वेस्ट हो जाएगा. ओके, व्हाट इफ ये लोग नहीं आए तो मैंने इतने रूम का बुकिंग किया है, स्पेशली ड्यूरिंग मैरिजेस, इतने रूम का बुकिंग किया है, तो उसका क्या होगा? तो यू ऑलवेज हैव अ प्लान बी ना. तो आप पहले से ही होटल वाले से बात कर देते हो कि भैया अगर बुक नहीं हो गया तो कैन वी गेट द रिटर्न, बिकॉज वी आर नॉट वेरी श्योर. एंड यू डू दैट पैक्ट राइट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग. होटल वाला भी समझ के आपको बोलेगा ठीक है हम नहीं रहते हैं, लेकिन वी विल कीप सर्टन अमाउंट ऑफ इट, आपको हम सिर्फ 55% रिफंड देंगे या वट एवर. ठीक है, सो ये सारे प्लान भी आपके रेडी होते हैं, राइट? सिमिलरली व्हेन यू आर प्लानिंग आर्किटेक्चर or for that matter anything, you always have a plan B ready. Now when you say that I have a commercial में अलग अलग commercial हो सकता है ना. What if you have just one big hospital below that? That is also a commercial. Okay, so you say I have a, my building starts from the second floor, but first and ground, first and second is a complete hospital or a nursing home, whatever. That means the nursing home guy is a single guy who pays for the entire nursing home. Okay, so there will be only 1 meter. Then I won't see this line. Okay, or you say you have a manufacturing unit there where an industrial thing, तो ये commercial नहीं हो जाएगा, it will become industrial. ठीक है, so ये हो जाएगा. Ideally industrial units nahi aana chahiye, because industries are not allowed in a residential area, but there are many smaller kind of things, like, you know, people have industry like sewing kind of anything that can happen. Okay, because they hire a lot of people around and all that. That kind of manufacturing I'm saying. I'm not talking about manufacturing metals and all that kind of stuff where industries are required. So that manufacturing I'm saying. Okay, so that will happen. So again there will be just 1 meter. But you have दुकान, नीचे बहुत सारी दुकानें हैं आपकी, हैं? You have a ground floor, maybe first floor also is of all these shopping and everything, or maybe you have different offices where people, you know, take up for their offices. Now, if that is the scenario, every single guy will pay for the electricity. Or if the guy is combining it, okay, वो 2 मीटर भरेगा क्योंकि दोनों का यूनिट तो मीटर तो दिया ही जाएगा, right? The builder will give you the meters, okay, but builder doesn't know that I am going to buy 3 shops. So there will be 3 meters and I'll pay 3 bills, okay, combined bills. So that's how it will be planned. So understand and plan your scenarios accordingly. You will plan your meter room. Please someone tell me when the time is up. It is 11:07. I have time. We have time till 11:30, right? So this is how the distribution is done. Okay. So according to the way you plan, the distribution is different. I hope this is very, very, very clear. Any doubts here? This is a definite question that is will be asked or will be asked. And forget about me asking you a question or university asking you a question. It's about understanding and figuring it out what you will do in your planning. Is this clear? Dakshata, are you there? Is this clear? Dakshata? Or anyone else for that matter?
It's understandable.
Kind of understandable. Okay, so what is it that you kind of not understandable? So I'm interested in knowing that, and it's okay if I have to repeat the whole damn thing again because it is important.
No, I think it was pretty clear how the connections work and why they are placed in such a way, why commercial is different from the residential and all of that.
Okay, fine.
Hmm.
So if tomorrow if I ask you out of the blue to give me a distribution diagram for an institution building, will you be able to do it?
Not exactly, but today I'll have to gatta mark the video. Then yeah, like I understood it. I just have to memorize it now. But yeah,
Okay, but nobody has asked me a very important question. क्या इसमें problem क्या है?
Meenal, I had a doubt. Bus bar say from the society there should be the residential meter, right? Like from the society, cut out fuse society, and then the right?
Yes, you are coming there. Who are you? कौन बोल रहा है?
Tanay.
हाँ, Tanay. Yes, Tanay. That is exactly what I'm saying. That is the question. Nobody asked me this question. कि सोसाइटी का कट आउट फ्यूज तो है, तो चलो सोसाइटी ने बिल नहीं भरा, मैंने क्या गलती की है? If this cutout fuse, that's why I removed it out. That's why I said I made a mistake. It was a clear cut clue. Suppose if I put this here, and if this guy says चलो cut out किया, मैं तो गई ना, सोसाइटी नहीं भरेगा तो मैं क्यों, why should I suffer? मैंने तो पे बिल किया है. So that is where the issue is. So where is that cutout here? So if suppose room number 2 does not pay electricity for 4 months, should I be punished because he did not pay or she did not pay? So that means that there will have to be a cutout fuse here also. So this thing, मेरा ना control नहीं चल रहा है, key button. I have to do this. Undo it. अरे वाह, छोड़ो, forget it. So this
each
is
house will have its own cutout, right?
yes,
That's the point
that's
of the.
exactly I'm saying. That's
That's
exactly
what I understood from the Aerometer Society. Like,
yeah.
अलग-अलग meter cutout fuse रहेगा.
Right. So basically every house will have its own cutout. So suppose you don't pay the bill, okay, Shravan, your parents do not pay the bill or you don't pay the bill in future, the society should not face the problem, neither the others should face the problem. When the electric guy comes, what he will do is he will take away this. And you are without electricity, okay? Meter hai, but cutout fuse nahi hai aapka, okay? So they just remove that thing, okay? It's basically a fusible link, okay? You can remove that. And you do not get that easily in the market, okay? You have to apply for that, so that they remove it, okay? And you are without electricity. Then you have to pay the bill, you have to write an application to the electric board, saying and showing the proof that you have paid the bill. Okay, if it is you have paid it in check, then you have to wait for 3 days till the check gets approved and you show it in your passbook. They are that strict. Okay, once you show that, then they and फिर उनकी मर्जी, ये bureaucracy है, आज आऊंगा कल आऊंगा, so you suffer. How long is your luck? So this is exactly what I was saying, and that was the reason why I did not show here. I wanted that question to come from you. Thanks, Tanay. Right? So one is a cutout for the overall society, which is not including the houses. Houses are different. Commercial is different because they pay. Because they pay separately. While society pays separately. Okay. So nobody should suffer because of somebody else. So that is the idea. Is this diagram now clear? Huh? Like in water, as I said, do you have various cutouts? No, because you don't have water bills individually done. Anna, that is a problem. That's why we waste more water than we waste more electricity. Because electricity we are able to check. The moment one fine day you get a bill of 5,000, you will ekdam, yeah, I can see the shock on your parents' face, okay, or whoever is paying. Oh my God, 5,000 क्यों आया? तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दे विल सी कितना रात भर दिन भर एसी चालू है, तो बोलेंगे ना बच्चों को, बाबा आई हैव टू पे द बिल, कम करो. थैंक यू.
But there are stop codes for individual flats, right? Like tomorrow, if I'm getting some plumbing work done,
That is a stopcock. No. That is a stopcock. Which, why will anyone go and stop it? I mean, you will climb to 14th floor and stop that? इतना तेरे को मेरे पे खुन्नस है कि तू you will climb up there and shut the shuttlecock of my flat? नहीं ना? Meter essentially, guys.
The water bill is charged by for the entire society, but the
you don't pay
okay,
water bills ever. अपने घर में आप, you ask your father and mother, do you have water bill for our flat? There are no water bills for individual flats, unfortunately. Okay, the day we start getting that, look at the amount of water saved, because then everybody will, oh, I'm paying so much. Like for example, I'll tell you, we used to have those cylinder system in the old time, है ना? अभी भी काफी घरों में है, especially if you're staying near airport or you are staying near these sensitive kind of areas, they don't still have gas lines. Okay, they still have those cylinders coming. Now, if you have a cylinder, you are very careful in using the gas because you know कि ये मेरा cylinder एक महीना बराबर चलता है. Now, the day it gets over early, you realize somewhere I have wasted the gas. Maybe because घर पे मेहमान है, बात अलग है. But if there is no such external casualties, and within that, then you know that there is a problem in your usage. So next time you will be extra careful and use it in a way that you will control. What has happened with the gas pipelines? Gas pipelines से क्या हो गया? First of all, that entire labor inducing kind of an activity of dragging that cylinder, pushing that is very heavy. फिर वो wall लगाओ and all that natak and everything, that cleaning up of that and all that is gone. Secondly, 15-20 रुपया ज्यादा आता है तो क्या फर्क पड़ता है, so suddenly the usage in gas has increased because of this. ठीक है, 50 रुपया ज्यादा है, भर देंगे. There is no control on you don't know how much you have used. That is the problem. So yeah, so this is, but now we have individual meters of every. So if you have Mahanagar Gas Nigam in your building, you will have that yellow color ka pipe which is feeding, which is supposed to be exposed. You cannot hide that pipe. Even if you have the most beautiful elevation in the world, you still cannot hide that pipe. It is supposed to be exposed. It will be coming to your area, individual flats, and individual flats will have individual meters. Right? Similarly, electricity, but not for water. That's why water is only one and it is at the bottom and you have one stopcock, while meter and gas has various stopcocks, okay, and various cutouts. So this is how it is done. Okay? Understood this distribution? Any other issues, any doubts, any clarity that is required, guys?
So there's only individual cutouts, right? There's not like one cutout for the entire building in case of any emergency. You have to individually put out all the cutouts in case the whole building
Yes,
needs to be
yes, yes,
repowered.
yes. Yep, yep, yep. Agreed. Hmm? So that's how it is done. ठीक है? Is this clear? Okay, so now I go full screen again and we go back.
Also, within the flat, we have our own switchboard, right? Which has like fuses for
First, I'll
specific
come to
rooms
that.
and everything.
Yes, yeah, I'll come to that. That's the next step in line. Okay. Now, how do we get electricity where we want it? हमको तो हमारे घर में चाहिए ना. Okay. So electricity is somewhat selective about what it can move through, है ना? It likes to move through shiny things, है ना? Electricity, है ना? स्त्रीलिंग है. Copper wires, aluminium, gold, silver, है ना? Electricity also likes to move through tap water, rainwater, and people. And this is where the problem, it loves people, okay? And we are very good conductor. And we have seen and heard about it, right? And this is where you have to take control of security. Basically, it moves through a conductor. There are many material that electricity doesn't like to flow, and they are known as an insulator. They can be glass, rubber, plastic, wood, and many other silica, so many others. Now you have the bus bar, you got the meter, you have the cutout. Now the conduits is how you will be getting. Conduits are nothing but the wires. Okay, so you have three phase, right? And you have neutral. Now all the neutral as well as the three wire has to be placed in something which will be protected. I cannot take those tiny wires all the way to 14th floor, 15th floor, all the way, right? So I will be taking them through something very solid, which we known as conduits. They are nothing but polycarbonate tubes, okay, which or maybe something other material, but they are basically very tough plastics, okay, and they will be taking it up, okay, and that's how you get the light or rather the electricity in your area or in your flat. As mentioned earlier, larger current requires larger cables, which are expensive. Okay? In three phase, one can get the more amount of current in the premise, but balanced in three cables. Abhi problem वही है, guys. See why three phase came into picture. कई कई जगह पे मुझे ज्यादा करंट चाहिए. So what I can do is I can increase. हाँ, ज्यादा करंट चाहिए ना, ज्यादा बड़े केबल्स में बड़ा बड़ा पाइपलाइन बनाओ, बड़ा पानी मिलेगा. Can I do that in electricity? No, as I already told you. But मुझे ज्यादा करंट चाहिए. I need more water. Okay, I need more current. If I need more current and I can't increase the pipe, यानी कि wire, in that scenario, what I'll do, I will increase the number of cables. That's why three phase came into picture. Okay, so because I need more, and as I already explained you कि मेरा घर बड़ा है और मेरा loading ज्यादा है. I need more current, okay, more wattage or whatever you call it, okay. In that case, you require three phase. Alternating current is used in houses instead of direct current. For the simple reason is direct current is dangerous. It can it's not safe because it never comes down. It stays at that level. So if you stick by it, there is no chance कि वो आपको झटके से बाहर निकालता है. When you get a current, current comes for a second. You can be out of it. That's why it throws you back. आपको जब करंट लगता है जोर का तो वो आपको झटका देता है. आप गिर जाते हो. AC current has that power where AC current, if you see the cycle, it goes to the top and then it comes down. While it is going down through the trough, it enters a zero phase where there is no electricity and you just come out of it. That's where you get the jolt out of the circuit, which is safer for you. If it was DC, no chance. चिपक गए तो चिपक गए. It's like that. Instead of direct current, because it can produce high voltage, efficient transportation over long distances, and higher or rather, and then lower it to the safer level, which is possible in alternating current. And it is safer, okay, because it can throw you out. So these are the various reasons, like 4 or 5 reasons why AC is better than DC. So what are circuits? So अभी तक आपने conduit से ऊपर आ गए आप. ठीक है, अभी आपको बस बार पता चल गया, एक से अनेक हो गया, मीटर में गया, कट आउट हो गया, फिर वहां से निकल के अभी आपके घर तक आ गया। अब आपको सीरीज लेना है, बिकॉज एज श्रवण राइटली सेड दैट नाउ द electricity will enter your house. So you have these many options to take your electricity all around your flat. You can do it in series circuits, open circuit, short circuit, parallel circuit. Okay? Open circuit is simply a break in a conducting path. Short circuit occurs when two live wires come in contact with each other, and we pray throughout our life कि ये वाला situation हमारे building में कभी ना हो, because all the fires, I would say about 75% of the fires that have occurred in the world has occurred because of this. Okay, few have occurred because there is a blast, cylinder में blast हुआ, या फिर कुछ pump में blast हुआ, या whatever, the instrumentation कुछ गड़बड़ हो गया and things happened. That is another case. But generally, okay, short circuit is one of the main culprit of huge fires occurring in buildings. So we don't want this situation to happen. Series circuits and parallel circuit is what I will be actually applying it in my building. Now, if you see our KRVI, okay, हम बोलते हैं कि when you leave your studios for the lecture, where you take it into either AV1 or AV2, what happens is generally तो कोई बंद नहीं करता है, everything is on and people go. But suppose some sensitive person shuts off all the light and they come to the lecture and they sit. Now one such person has missed out the lecture for whatever reason. Okay, वो बाहर गया था और दरवाजा लॉक कर दिया फैकल्टी ने. Now he cannot enter the lecture hall. अभी उसके पास कोई option नहीं है, but he will either go to the library or he will go into the studio and work. Now he decides to work and he goes to the studio and he wants to, जहाँ पे उसका जगह है, he wants to put on the light. So he will put on that light and he will put on the fan. Unfortunately, once he put on the switch, सब चालू हो जाता है. Everything is like all ablaze. That's because it is done in series. So अभी गणपति आ रहा है. 10th we have Ganpati. You can see that all the lighting that is done during festival is on series lighting. You put one switch and everything is on. Okay, so that is series. The lights are connected without disconnecting. So it is like one live wire is connecting light 1, L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, L6, blah, 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 till the last one. Then some sensitive architect or sensitive electrician comes into place and he says, यार ये तो बड़ा नाइंसाफी है, इतनी सारी light, one person is working, this is not done, let's change the lighting layout. Okay, and they go for the lighting layout change, and that's where they will say we will go for parallel circuit. Now parallel circuit क्या होता है? You have L1, that is light 1. I'll draw it here for you better. I can't use my control, so I will have to use pen here. Yeah, okay, so you have say L1 and this is my switchboard. Okay, where I have switch 1, I have switch 2, switch 3, switch 4, switch 5. Can you see? Yeah. Now this L1 is connected to switch 1. Okay. Obviously neutral bhi aayega. So neutral comes back while this goes to it, right? This is how you show. Okay. This is color in black. This is in red phase. Okay. This is how it will work. Then you have L2. Okay. Shit, my hand is not steady today. Terrible pain here. Okay, so this is how it goes here. Okay, similarly your neutral will also come back and attach to this. This is how my parallel circuits work. Okay, now the client बोलेगा यार इसमें तो problem है because my switchboard is looking so large and so ugly. How do I do it? So then the third guy will say, why don't we join these two in a series, the other two in a series, the other two in a series, and that's it. So there are multiple ways a person's thinking will induce the layout planning. Okay, ultimately the end product is how do I save energy, and accordingly, so then you say, okay, another way of, instead of putting tube lights, what if we put all as an LED? सबको LED कर देते हैं. So where tube light was taking 36 watts, okay, my LED is taking 4 watts. So I have reduced some 32 watts per light. Okay. Okay. So now even if the entire thing is on series, I will not have a problem. Okay. But then again, it's up to the architect and the sensitivity and what all needs to be done, right? So वो सब आपको करना है, ठीक है? So this is exactly what I said when you have to think about your planning. It has to have so many layers. Okay. So this is what your parallel circuit and series circuits were all about. Any doubts in this, guys? Any questions? Any queries? What is it? How it is? No.
So most of our house is connected in parallel and then it switches to series at a certain point, right?
Yes. So series हम
So
कहाँ लगाते
essentially,
हैं? Generally, I'll tell you in a living room. Okay, you don't put on all lights in a living room on a day-to-day basis, right? I mean, unless you don't care, you do. But otherwise, generally we don't, right? So when there is a party, or you know that there are people coming home for lunch, dinner, or you have invited them, or maybe there is some birthday or whatever. People are coming home, and you want it to be nice, dazzling kind of a atmosphere. Then you would have those lights in the ceiling, which could be worked on a series because they happen once in a blue moon. So and that's why they can do it. Okay. But otherwise, the nominal light that you provide for day-to-day activity, where probably 2 to 3 people only are sitting, and that too they are watching TV, where they don't need to have so many lights on. Why will you put on so many lights, right? So that's the reason. So it's again how you plan your area, and when you plan your area, do you think about all this is also something that every architect has to think of. Okay. It's like otherwise if you, I mean, I'll tell you an example. Okay, my brother stays in US, and my auntie is obviously years on, she's been staying here, and now she's gone there to stay with them, and she always complains कि इनको कोई सेंस ही नहीं है, जैसे ही घर में आते हैं सारी लाइट्स ऑन कर देते हैं. And I find that very funny because I mean we are not so like that, right? We are very conservative kind of a society, while they are not. I would say Americans are extremely consumptive. They consume everything, large amount of food, a large amount of water. As I already gave you an example, they have some 400 liters per person per day. Liters or gallons, I don't know, but yeah, something around that. So the same thing happens for electricity. I mean, whether I am there on the second floor doesn't matter. The first thing I enter is just go to the switchboard and put on everything that my hands can go on. And they have this interconnection double switch. So नीचे चालू किया तो ऊपर का भी चालू हो जाता है. So the whole damn thing is like as if घर में दिवाली है every 365 days of the year. You know, it's like that. And my auntie really gets pissed off. But she said, where do I have to pay the bill? But being an Indian and being a conservative Indian, it actually pains her, you know. And she tries to put off her room ka lights and everything. But see, it's like, you know, a drop in an ocean kind of a thing. But that's exactly what I'm saying. It is how you plan, guys. मैं कितना भी बोलूं, स्वाति कितना भी बोले, कितना भी हम check करें. It is ultimately how you plan your spaces and then how you plan your electricity layout. Very, very important. I'll show you some of the examples where we will be doing that. Did I make my point clear? So it's all about planning. All about planning.
yeah, is this next part going to be a bit more complicated even?
No, but we
Okay,
are
because
finished.
it's like a heavy topic, and I think now some of our attention spans are going to start dropping slowly. So,
What Chota? Okay, let me finish this and then we'll stop. Okay, so that at least the distribution part is over. Now this is how a distribution from a three-phase meter for an institute. Pay attention here. Huh? If the sorry, can you somebody because my thing is on full screen, I cannot read the क्या बोलते हैं message. Can somebody read the message?
Yeah, I'll just read it out.
Yeah, yeah.
If the electrical room or AC plant room is on the basement, does it have to have a vent pipe on the top, or is the
Yes,
space on top of that buildable?
it is buildable on the top. Definitely. Okay, it is definitely buildable. But again, it's up to you. It's a good question and it's a planning question. Whether you want anything on it, whether you want that part of the basement to jut out and have plenty of light and ventilation entering it, or then maybe you say that I do not have that option. It's a very tight kind of a site. It's in a dense urban area. where every inch matters, and I really don't have that kind of space. So what I'm going to do is I will install a small exhaust fan within and ventilate the entire area on an everyday basis. Okay, and that fan should be working at night as well, because night ko to zyada electricity use hoga na, because if it is a residential area and if everybody is having their ACs on, the electricity consumption is more at night. Okay, so even if I put off all the lights and everything, the AC itself is big enough, heavy enough to take that. So electricity is on throughout the day, 365 days, 24 by 7. We cannot survive without electricity. So that means your room also, I mean, your electric room should also be ventilating throughout the day and night. That means your exhaust fan will be on. That's why we say, when you know that my exhaust fan itself is going to consume a lot of electricity, and you are thinking about applying for, say, Griha, or applying for lead premium or whatever, that's a in thing now, which is, according to me, that's foolishness, because ये सब होना ही नहीं चाहिए, ये सब ingrained होना चाहिए. For me, that's how it is. Okay, it's like that. But anyway, so if you are planning to get that certificate of green building, okay, then that will be the prime consideration of where do you place your electric room and AC rooms. Yeah, good question. So think about it when you plan. So this is our circuit for an institution. Institution यानी 1 meter. I don't have another meter. Na? KRVI pays for the bill. Do staff room pay alag se? Do all of us fish out money? No, na? KRVI takes care of the entire electricity that happens, for whatever reason. Okay, it happens in the institute. So it has only one meter. You can see that, and you can see that. So, and this is single phase. That means it's a very small institute. Maybe just a rural institute जहाँ पे 10 classrooms है, और 10 classroom में basically 2 lights है, 2 fan है, and everything else is working passively. If I have that kind of an institute, one is enough. Single phase meter is enough. Okay, but if I have something like us, where we have some 50 computers, where there are 6 or rather 3 kind of AC in AV room, 6 in computer, 1 in Paul's room or Manoj room right now, sorry, then we have office, library, all of them are AC'd. So much of AC going in, so many lights, so many fans, corridors. Okay, we have exhibition lights, we have projectors going on, and so many things other than that, right? Now, if such a scenario is there, can single phase work? It will conk out within a day, right? I need then 3 phase power. So ho sakta hai my all my AC is on one phase, or maybe I'm distributing AC on different phase so that the balance is fine. Or I'm saying that all the lights will be lights and fans on one phase. अब वो कैसे distribution करेगा, वो क्या आपके हाथ में है? नहीं. This will be done by the electrical engineer. Okay, but when you show your electrical drawings, okay, we just show the connection. Guys, please understand, we just as an architect show the connection. We never show phase, क्योंकि हमें पता ही नहीं है. I am not a wise person to tell which phase is connected to what light. That's not my job. Sorry. Okay. So my job is to show light है, connection आएगा तो वो line कैसे मेरे ceiling पे नहीं दिखना चाहिए. That is my biggest concern as an architect. Otherwise, if I have 10 lights on the ceiling and if I have 10 parallel circuits, imagine the conduits. Oh my God. तो ये सब आपको सोचना है, ठीक है? And that's where, and because I'm thinking of beauty, I'm thinking of aesthetics, and I want to put all that aesthetics into my planning. So my worry is that, not कि इसमें red phase है कि yellow phase है, not my worry. So understand this. So यहाँ पे भी there is 1 meter, guy, because it's an institute, but this is the larger institute, right? KRVA, why this is a rural institute. So यहाँ पे देखो आप, and all then this is going to various things. Now what is this thing called? आप lights तो यहाँ से conduits तो लेके गए. Then you have something like this here. Okay, you can see this black thing, you can see this green thing. Okay, and then you have all this thing here. जो if you next time go to KRVI college में अगर आप गए, please go stand in front of the toilet, the नीचे वाला first floor का, and look where the dustbins are kept and look up. There is a panel there. Okay, that is known as main distribution board. Okay, This is the main difference between institutional distribution and residential distribution. Residential distribution also will have MDB, but वो अपने घर में होगा, while ये पूरे level के होगा. So when that distribution of that toilet वाला जो अपना है is all the way till Manoj ka room, okay, or Paul ka room, okay, that entire corridor is being served by that. And then as soon as you step down, okay, you have office, you have library, you have corridor, you have staff room, पीछे का library, ऊपर का masters, okay, all that is being served by another MD, which is placed at the toilet level of the staff. So next time you go, you go to these two toilet areas, okay, stand there and look up. You will see that there are these large MDBs there. They are known as main distribution board, MDB. ठीक है? And I think we stop at this because it's heavier. But MD का काम क्या है? जो आपका मीटर कर रहा था वही कर रहा है, ठीक है? It's just distributing. But since it doesn't have to meter anything, because metering तो यहाँ पे होगा ना, one guy is metering everything, and that's fine. So this job is only to distribute. So they just become another area. And then why MDB is more important is they have something called as MCB. अब MCB क्या है? I'm not going to talk. We'll talk about it next time. But just this is the difference between institutional layout and residential layout. Residential में आपने देखा कितने सारे meters थे. यहाँ पे there is only 1 meter. So this is the main difference between the two. What is the next? Okay, we go this next time. So this, we finished till here. Okay. Next time we will finish the. It's only 24 slides, but now onwards I think there are mostly diagrams and how the student work is what some of the things that I've shown you, how to do the drawings. Okay. So a little part of electricity is left and we are done. But then idea is how to do the drawings that we will study in the next lecture. Okay. Any questions so far, so forth? Understood how distribution is done for electricity, electric distribution is done for institution as well as for residential. I know I was repeating some of the things again and again, but this is a common problem which occurs, especially with this online, that people don't listen one time. Maybe hopefully they will listen second time. So sorry if you guys found it very repetitive, but I have to do this. I get these comments when we get our forms that please repeat yourself sometime. I also get the comments that you repeat yourself many times, but what to do? I have to handle. So I take the worst comments and I go ahead with that. This is just to benefit you all that sometimes repeating helps, okay? But yeah, this is little dry subject, not one of my favorite subject, okay? But something we have all have to live with it, because without this, you won't be able to function even half a day. Fine. Any questions? No? Then we meet next time. Okay, Monday with the same.